Wow, was I really blown away by this episode? I mean, okay. I just got finished watching Flatline, the latest episode of Doctor Who. Wow, did it blow me away. It was brilliant. It was truly brilliant. It was far, far superior to any episode that Peter Capaldi has starred in so far. Actually, I'd say it's on par with what Mummy on the Orient Express could have been. Not what it is currently. It still is the best currently, but close. It's good. It is very, very good. And legitimately frightening. Now, for me, I have a checklist of things that make a Doctor Who episode good. The monster has to be scary. There has to be quite a bit of conflict, and some actual legitimate threat has to be posed. Because, for instance, some episodes, you know nothing's going to happen. I mean, well, of course. I mean, you know that the Doctor and his companions are going to win. But what I'm saying is, you have to know that something is at stake. Now, in this one, what was at stake was the fact that the Doctor could have died because the TARDIS kept getting smaller. Now, last time I did this review, kind of spoiler-free, but I'm assuming if you're watching this that you just want to listen to my opinion. Well, not personally, but just I'm going to give my opinion on the episode as a whole, so consider this a spoiler warning. There may be spoilers ahead. I'll put another warning if I'm going to say spoilers, so I'll give you 5 seconds to tab out. Well, I mean, stop watching the video. But, yeah. So, the episode concerned 2D creatures, and my god, are these things scary. I mean, I will quote a line, is they wear the dead as camouflage. That is just bone-chilling. And, it wasn't, this isn't really a spoiler, because I suppose it was in the trailers on last week. Basically, they kill people, and then these people get turned into a mural on a wall, and they actually use this as kind of a camouflage thing. They use it as camouflage, so people were just thinking that these figures appearing on the wall were just some graffiti artist was spraying them. That's not what's happening. Those are actually the people. Well, I mean, they're dead, and technically it's not them. But it's their image, and it is just... And what they were doing was basically, they are 2D creatures trying to learn about the concept of 3D. And throughout the episode, there's a big kind of... Not really controversy, but the main question of the episode is, do these things even know that they're hurting us? And then... spoiler alert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, those people are gone, so basically those people are dead, and those things are basically dissecting them to study them, and they know that that people can't survive in 2 dimensions. And towards the end of the episode, it gets really disgusting, because these creatures start basically, they learn the concept of 3D and create what is essentially a 3D flickering zombie that is just nightmare fuel. They also develop the ability to basically make anything 2D and anything 3D. So, for instance, they make door handles 2D to make so people can't escape. They trap people in rooms, and then they devour them and make them into similar... Well, they use their skins like the similar thing. It's good. As you can probably tell, I haven't written a script for this one. The last one was scripted, but I followed the script quite loosely. But this one, I just felt I had to talk about it now. So, What did I think of the new characters they introduced? Well, none of the... I can only remember one of their names, which was... This is bad. This is a real testament to the quality of characters that I can't remember their name 10 minutes after finishing watching the episode. They created them as two main characters, and then there was a few scrubs who were just sort of around. There was Fergie, who was a graffiti artist who was on community service. His aunt was turned into one of these. Well, she was being used as a likeness. I think that's what. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the 2D creatures. I know it was in there, but it was said so fast, and I was watching this live on iPlayer, so I missed it. So I'll probably put the name in the description, because I'll go back and I'll watch it. I'll find out. But and then there was this old man who, if you wanted to describe him, think every single horrible school teacher you've had, and then make him even worse. He's like the... He was just... I didn't find him annoying, but he was really depressing. And he was responsible for basically throwing the TARDIS onto a set of train tracks. This guy, yeah. So he's not the brightest. Right. Well, as you can probably tell, I really liked the episode. I did. I think it's the best so far. Did I think it was as good as David Tennant? It's getting there. I mean, it's better than Matt Smith. I think I should clarify. I don't hate Matt Smith. I just think he was I don't think he was bad to start off with. It just seems like there was a lot of writers, lot of different writers worked on each episode, and they always felt either muddled, rushed, or filler. You know how you have filler in films to lengthen the runtime? It was like filler to lengthen an entire series. It was just an episode of filler. For instance, the girl who waited, I believe. Yes, that was the episode in the weird hospital thing. That felt a lot like filler, and a lot like the Doctor's wife was another one that I don't think very highly of, mainly because I always thought of the TARDIS as just sort of there. It's not really a character. And they spent the entire episode attempting to say, oh, look, the machine that they fly around in even has its own personality. Yes, look at this show. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, that just didn't work for me. But, yeah, I'm rambling now. So, the episode. It's good. It's very, very good. I would say it's the best so far. What did I think of next week's episode is a different story altogether. I'm sorry, but you people saw this to kill the moon, right? Or kill the moon, or whatever that episode was called. You know, where they went to the moon and basically the moon was an egg. I suppose I should have put a spoiler warning, so spoiler alert. But, to be honest, that was 2 weeks ago, and if you haven't seen it, you're probably not going to. It's terrible. It is a terrible episode. Because of the schoolgirl in it. She is so annoying. And I know people like that in real life. I'm not even joking. It's depressing. And I know she was in an earlier episode. She was in, I believe it was She. I can't remember the episode title, but it was basically where the little girl had a basically what was like a star child inside inside her, and she was drawing pictures, and the people were going into the pictures. That was a good episode. She was actually quite good in that. So either she's had a lobotomization, or someone flushed her acting talent down the toilet. Maybe puberty stole it. I don't know. But yeah. One of my rules is, you know how there's the saying, never work with children or animals? Doctor Who does not work with children. I mean, it just doesn't at all. Anyway, next week's episode is all we saw of it was there was wolves in a forest, and it was supposedly in the middle of London. Oh, but Orson, sorry, not Orson. Sorry, I always confuse Orson and oh my god, I've forgotten his name. Mr. Pink is it's not Gary. No, that's my maths teacher. No, I don't know what his name is, but you know who I'm talking about. He's my favorite new character. I actually really like him, and it looks like he's actually taking part next week. He's not just turning up at the end of an episode going, "Oh, how was your time, Clara? Was it good? Yeah, did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy your space holiday? Oh, what? No. Of course I don't want to come on the TARDIS. I mean, it's not like it's amazing or anything." Yeah, he's. I like him. Mainly because his attitude. I liked his reaction when it was just, "Oh, so you travel through time and space. Okay. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't affect me at all." But yeah, I thought the episode was good. Next week's will either be very good or terrible. It really is all hinging on Mr. Pink. Anyway, thanks for listening to my unscripted ramblings, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.